Because when people think meditation, they think you got to sit well like we're sitting, and it's all like this, and it's om, and I can't imagine anyone would do that at their office without getting laughed at.
No, it would be maybe my office, because I work in a yoga studio, but otherwise, pretty odd. So meditation is for everyone. I am probably the weirdest person to ever meditate. I'm quite type A. For me, it's all about stillness. Just taking a moment. It's like a timeout for adults. So when you're in the office, finding a comfortable spot. If you have an office door, you close it. You can sit down. It doesn't have to be like this. Even just sitting on a couch, closing your eyes, and starting to really control your breath is a great way to start meditating.
But when people think meditating, they also think that they have to have a mantra.
Well, I mean, you can. A mantra like, I am grateful, but breath is another way of including a mantra into your meditation. If you just slow it down and focus your mind on your breath, that is a great way to turn all of those thoughts off in your head.
So the quality of breath that you're doing, I mean, a lot of us tend to breathe very shallow and very tense, to be honest, and it should be a relaxing thing. So let's maybe kind of talk through the way that you breathe to really maximize that relaxation.
So for me, if I was to start meditating, the first thing I do is try to find a place of stillness. So don't fix your hair, don't do anything like that, and start with a really deep breath. And that large exhale, you can see my shoulders went down. That's really the key. And as you keep doing that meditation, for me, the way to get whatever is bothering me out of the way is smiling. It sounds so silly, but honestly, if you can just sit there, deep in breath for 2 minutes, which isn't very long. I mean, your kids can do a timeout for 2 minutes. You can too. And you put a ridiculous smile on your face. And yes, the people in the office, that's why the door is closed.
I love it, Jody and Ria. So in as little as 2 minutes, we can be relaxed. We can definitely create a bit of a timeout in our day, which for people that have busy schedules, I know our viewers have, this could be just a great option. Coming up next, in the 7 o'clock hour, we've got Yoga for Seniors here at the brand new Y Yoga in West Vancouver, Park Royal. And now we're talking, Annette, about Yoga for Seniors. What are some of the greatest benefits of Yoga for Seniors?
Well, one of the main things is that Yoga for Seniors allows older people to practice yoga in a safe way, and it makes all the poses accessible. Whereas traditional mat yoga, sometimes seniors aren't able to get up and down off the mat, so the chair is used as a prop and allows seniors to have fun and socialize at the same time as breathing.
Yeah, and you actually teach yoga to seniors at community centers and retirement homes, and we've got lovely Eva here right now. So let's maybe run through a few of the poses here.
Eva's one of my students at Legacy Senior Living, where we offer yoga about 5 times a week, and we do lots of different things. The first thing we do is sit properly in the chair so that we have a good body alignment, and we make sure the spine is nice and tall. Some breathing we'll begin with, so we do things like this. We're breathing in the nose and out the nose or out the mouth. And we enjoy the circulation of the oxygen, and it certainly helps us feel better. Another thing we work on is strength. It's very important to be able to open the doors in many of these residences and just general activities of daily living. So one of the modified poses is a chaturanga. We push down on the heels of the hand, breathing in, full capacity of the lungs, and exhale. And let's do that again, Eva. Push down. And feel the strength in your arms. Yes. And those doors get lighter and lighter, don't they?
We're here at Y Yoga, the brand new one here at Park Royal South. But now we have Carolyn from Yoga Buttons, which is located in Kitsilano, and it's all about the kids. What are some of the greatest benefits of kids doing yoga?
So kids are learning how to relax naturally through their breath and playful movement.
And you've got actually something that helps them visualize it, which kids need that, I think.
This is our breathing ball. So girls, we're going to take a big, full, deep breath in through our nose, out through your mouth. Good. And as you inhale, your belly's going to get big. Breathing buddies up, and exhale, it's going down.
So nice to have that visualization for kids, because sometimes they need that sort of, again, optical.
That's right.
Yeah.
So kids are learning to relax naturally, and they're learning the animal and nature poses in a fun and playful way. So we use lots of props, books and toys, and here's some animals. So we're going to try some of these poses together today. So girls, we're going to wake up, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Come on up to seated, crisscross applesauce, and you can place your breathing buddy right in front of you there. And we're going to try some of these poses today. So the first one we're going to try is, what do you have? What's your reading? A panda bear. So we're gonna come onto our backs, come slowly onto your back. You do this one with me. We can do some partner poses here together. And you're gonna come all the way back, hug your knees into your chest, and you're gonna roll from side to side, back and forth. And this is panda bear pose, kind of like happy baby, back and forth.
It seems to me one of the greatest benefits too is it really gets the kids to calm down. So I'm sure that especially in cases of tantrums or hyperactivity.
Exactly. Kids can use this at home anytime. I'm a school teacher. We do it in the classroom as well to help kids relax naturally.
Perfect. Well, for more details, I mean, obviously there's so much to cover, but for more details on yoga buttons, you can check them out in Kitsilano. They teach kids of all ages, and we've got more from Y Yoga in West Vancouver coming up later. Beautiful out here in West Vancouver. Russell Kate has the rest of your weather forecast up next. Stay with us. You're watching BT. If you're one of those people that thought, oh, I don't even want to walk into a yoga studio because I don't know what I'm going to do. This is actually a common fear that people have, right, Rachel?
It is. Yoga can be so intimidating when you're just starting out.
So someone walks in, what can they expect?
Well, they can come to the front desk. Our front desk is super happy to help them out. They'll probably steer them towards a Hatha style class. Hatha is super gentle. It's really alignment focused. The teacher can take their time so the student can really get a handle on the poses.
So we're going to show people at home 3 moves that they can even do right now, no problem, from their living room. So we've got Jen as our beautiful model here. What's our first move?
Cat-cow.
Okay.
This is an awesome pose. It's really nice for warming up the spine. It's simply arching and rounding the spine with your breath. Really nice to do either at the beginning of the day or the end of the day. Opens the shoulders and opens the hips.
Excellent. That looks like something that most people might be able to do.
Really accessible, really accessible. This is downward facing dog. Now this is a classical yoga pose. It's really wonderful. It opens the hamstrings, opens the shoulders, and gives you a really gorgeous spine stretch.
Now when I've done yoga before, and I know that a lot of people are this way as well, Jen happens to be quite flexible. She's obviously doing her, was it the 3-legged dog? Now she's showing off. Now she's just showing off. But look at her heels. So for me, when I've tried to actually get my heels to the mat, it doesn't happen for everyone.
You know, heels down is not a big deal at all. In fact, my heels don't touch most of the time. Yeah, so you just bend your knees. It's more about getting the spine nice and long and stretching the backs of your legs. If you feel the stretch, you are doing it right.
All right, now we'll get to that third move, Jen.
This is a low lunge. Now this is a great anti-desk move. This is wonderful for opening the shoulders, opening the hips after a day of sitting in a chair at your desk, opens the chest. It's really, really wonderful.
Now when I do this, and I know I've seen other people do this as well, they tend to get big hunched when they're putting their arms up. How do we avoid that? How do we avoid that?
Just soften the muscles right around your neck and then work on really wrapping the arms in and stretching through the fingertips.
Now when we talk about yoga as a practice, what does that really mean? Because does that mean that you're never actually perfect?
You know what? No one is ever perfect in yoga. It's a journey that goes on forever. So it doesn't matter if you're new, if you've been doing it for 5 years, 10 years, come in, take a class. It's great.
And some of the greatest benefits, flexibility?
Flexibility, well, you know what? And really calming the mind. So flexibility, mobility, but the reason that I really love yoga is because of that sense of calm and peace that you get after a practice.
Well, if you want to check out Y Yoga, brand new location here at Park Royal South, you can do just that. Check out their website, yyoga.com.